I think we're just shredding you, ladies and gentle mages, civilians across the multiverse. Welcome back to another episode with Man, and today we've got a juicer for you. We are going sledding in the snow with a Ledger Shredder. This card is really cute. As soon as I saw it, I was like, man, I kind of want to make a deck out of this. So I was thinking like a tempo-y type deck, so whenever a player casts their second spell each turn, it gets to connive, and this conniving little son of a gun I think is pretty good here. So obviously the key here is going to be casting multiple spells, and then we get to connive each turn with this, getting it bigger and bigger as the game goes on. So I guess we just decide what we want to go here. We got Ascendant Spirit, because obviously if we are a tempo deck, we want to be running Ascendant Spirit and Delver of Secrets. These are our 1-drops. We want to establish control and tempo of the board early and often, and once we do that, we never let go. So for that reason, we are running Snow Covered Island. If you do notice, we obviously are running Hall of Oracles, which is a crazy card. So put a 1/1 counter on target creature, and you can only activate if you activate an instant or sorcery. I think that this might be a decent little card in like these weird grindy matchups. Again, only running one. It's a Silver Bullet. Another Silver Bullet is going to be our Demi-Lich. So, I mean, just for these late grindy games, you might want to be able to put out a Demi-Lich. I don't know how relevant it'll be, but again, it's just something to maybe give you a little bit of an out, if you will, to certain matchups. But other than that, we got Ascendant Spirit, Consider Delver, Fading Hope for removal. We have this new card from New Capenna, Slip Out the Back. I don't know how, I kind of like it. So you can use it. It's interesting. I mean, you get to phase out so it kind of gives you like hexproof in a way. It's not really hexproof, which is why I think you see a guard approach is better, because if you give it hexproof, it still stays and you can like block or something or swing in still, and this lets you phase out. So overall, I think Slip Out the Back is still weaker than you see the guard approach, but I'm going to be running it because, you know, this is New Capenna season. We want to be doing that. Spell Pierce and then March of Swirling Mist. So this is really good. So up to X target creatures phase out, so you can just kind of phase them out, push for lethal, do different things here. But yeah, Spectral Adversary, really cool as well. And this is the last New Capenna card here. It has Casualty 1, counter target spell unless its controller pays 2. But you can also use the Casualty, so in case you have like an extra Fairy Vandal or something, you can just go ahead and use this. So I don't know, this is kind of a quick little deck I whipped up. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not expecting it to be like uber competitive. I can already tell like it's gonna have a hard time versus mono white and runes, but I don't know, whatever, it is what it is. I want to make a funsy little deck here, and I think the Snow Covered Ascendant Spirit with the Ledger Shredder, we're gonna go shredding and sledding in the snow. So how cute is that? But before we get into the gameplay, make sure to leave a like. The button looks just like this. It helps out the channel tremendously. Go ahead and subscribe if you have not already. And without further ado, let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. Ruben, how are we doing here? So we go first. This is an interesting scenario here. So we are running Hall of the Storm Giants. We're running 2, so you have both of them in our hand here. I'm not sure if we wanted to go straight Snowlands for the Ascendant Spirit or do Hall of the Storm Giants. I don't know. The jury's still out. I'm leaning towards maybe, again, I don't know. I just don't know what I want to do long term. I mean, either way, we can get out our Ledger Shredder, so it's not really the end of the world here. But now we can't transform unless we wanted to put this in tapped. But then we also don't run a whole lot of big creature spells, so it's not that big a deal if it comes in tapped. I don't know what the balancing act is here. I really don't. So actually, wow, that's actually kind of surprising. Okay, I was expecting some sort of removal spell, but I'll tell you what, I'm just going to cast a Ledger Shredder. We get around Jawari, we get both Ledger Shredders, and we can slip out the back, and then we can start conniving. Okay. So Fading Hope, we're just going to slip out the back here. Shoop. Slip out the back here, and we get another Ledger Shredder. That's actually really cool. We're just going to get that. We'll keep the Ledger Shredder. So, okay. Sounds good. This is going to be phased out, so this is protected now. Expressive Iteration. If they want to cast something else, we get to connive again, which is great. Let's see what they got. Another land, or yeah. So I think we're just gonna go all out here. I really do. If they've got Meat Hook, they can Meat Hook for 2. So like, I'm actually really not that afraid, right? So let's just. I think we're just shredding you. We'll just shred some Ledgers. We'll shred some Ruben. Okay. So the worst thing I can do would be like Meat Hooking for 2, but like that doesn't get rid of anything. So I don't really care about that. They can obviously spot removal, but that is what it is. We can't prevent that. So big score. Okay. Okie dokie. They can still go for Bloodchief's. Bloodchief's Thirst is really unfortunate, but now we get to connive 3 different times here. So we're just gonna get rid of the land. They go ahead and give us an oops. Well, yeah, that is you know, not phenomenal. And more considers. It's close. It's close. I think we'll get rid of the considers though. We can connive again. Hold on. If they kill this. It's kind of close. I kind of want to do that, but I guess we'll say no. So we do have Make Disappear. We love making things disappear. Absolutely wonderful card. We're going to go ahead and just swing on in. Yep, swing on in here. Down to 7. We're going to place down this Ascendant Spirit. And now if they play something crazy, we can just make them disappear. And we can use the Casualty ability here. So depending what they want to do here, burn down the house, and we guess what? Disappear, baby. They can't pay for 2. They can't pay for 2, and that is going to be. We get our Demi-Lich. We get our Demi-Lich just for funsies. How fun was that, baby? Taco. I remember this name. We've definitely played quite a few games before, so let's go ahead and keep this. Let's see if they remember us. We'll go. Oh, we'll go ahead and drop this. We'll drop our Delver of Secrets. Delver of Secrets is a beautiful turn 1 play. Hopefully, we can get into some shenanigans here, and we do not. We actually get a Demi-Lich. We're running 1 Demi-Lich in this entire deck. I feel like it's kind of decent for like the late game stuff, but be that as it may, we're gonna drop our Ledger Shredder. Let's go ahead and shred some lives here. Let's shred your hopes up here. So Delver of Secrets is gonna go in. Typically, so Youthful Valkyrie, okie dokie here. Well, we do get our March of Swirling Mist. Now we get the Digivolve, baby. So, okay, we go into that. That's nice. What's not nice is missing our land drop here. I think we can just go for Fading Hope. So let's actually just kind of storm on him. Let's go for Fading Hope, put you away. Fairy Vandal. We want to... no, that's not going to be good enough. That's not going to be good enough. We're actually going to go for Consider as well. So now we get to Connive. Ascendant Spirit's actually pretty good. I think I kind of want to put the Demi-Lich back, just so we can always grab this late game. And again, we only are running the Demi-Lich. Another Delver. I guess we'll keep this. Yeah, we'll keep this. And they actually just give it up. Okay. A bucks. How we doing here? A buck, a buck, a buck. How many bucks? I don't know. We'll find out. Rafine's Tower, that is annoying, but we'll drop our Ascendant Spirit. Ascendant Spirit is a wonderful turn 1 play. I'll tell you what. Let's see. So we're going against, obviously, Obscura. Hopefully it's not too obscure. So, okay, I've got Ascendant Spirit. I think what we want to do now, we can flash in our Fairy Vandal. Nah, let's just go ahead and attack here. This has Menace, so we can't block it on the back end anyway. And I think we'll just take it. Let's just drop our Ledger Shredder. I know that we're kind of putting it in harm's way, but because we have 2 creatures, I think it's okay. So we can always use Rafine. Oh, Rafine. That's a problem. Rafine on curve is an issue. So they actually do have a Mihawk Massacre. That's actually kind of interesting that they just got rid of it. Woo! Not looking good, is it? I guess we'll just play another... I guess we'll just... I don't know what the heck we do. We just lose, I think, right? I guess we just pass. Okay, let's go at least consider. I mean, we're not attacking anyway. Demi-Lich, get in the graveyard. We're running 1 Demi-Lich and we've never not gotten it yet. That is absurd. Alright, let's go ahead and consider again. We'll go ahead and connive. I know we're playing a little sloppy here, but it is what it is. Now we don't even have our lands. Like, what is going on, man? This is just sad. There's our land. Okay, we'll go ahead and take that. Thank goodness. We need this really badly here, and we'll end the turn now. My goodness. Digging for land here. I mean, this is what? I mean, we are not running a whole lot of land, so we can't really be, can't cry about it too much, I suppose. But now we can at least threaten this Null Priest. Okay. Hopefully they put it on the null. If they put it on the null priest, we'll go ahead and fading hope it. But I don't think they're going to. They do not. They do not. I think we have to fading hope it. I mean, if we want any shot at all, we're gonna have to use fading hope on this thing. We are a tempo deck, so I guess we'll take the land. Let's see what they want to do here. So they're gonna connive. They go up to 2. They actually get rid of it. Okay, that's actually kind of interesting. Well, let's go ahead and block. Let's go ahead and block here. Okay. Land is good. We actually have enough for the Demi-Lich, which is actually kind of hilarious. I think we do the Ledger. I mean, okay. If we're gonna do it, we gotta do it now. So I guess we play down the Ledger Shredder. And let's go ahead and just swing in. If they want to play like the... If they want to play the Wandering Emperor, we can March of Swirling Mist. So, okay, here's the Wandering Emperor. Not the end of the world. Not the end of the world here.
Anyone who harms my people must
Alrighty here. So let's go ahead and give ourselves Hexproof here. So, Hexproof, put on the Ledger Shredder. Now we get to Connive twice. Fairy Vandal. I guess we can get rid of one of the Vandals. That's fine. Connive again. Adversary's pretty good here, but the March of Swirling Mist can also be pretty good. The Vandal is just really good early game, and we're already so late into the game, I kind of just don't want to do that. Plus, we have to keep up the Swirling Mist for protection. Yeah, okay. Okay. So, 3-3. We're probably just going to have to take this, right?
Remember your training.
So they're gonna swing in here. Let's see what they connive. I mean, at least we get to see what they connive first, right? So if they don't put a counter on it, I guess we can just block with the Ledger Shredder. If not, we're gonna have to just let it come through. If they don't, okay. So we actually get to bounce here, right? If they have another Wandering Emperor, we get to connive anyway, right? So, or no, we don't. No, we don't. But either way, we get to bounce. Bouncing is good. Bouncing is good. Lisa. Okay. Okay. Interesting. How are we gonna get away with this? Okay. What to do here? We can flash in the Spectral Adversary, just kind of phase this out. I think it's a decent move. I really do. Getting the Demi-Lich out is pretty good too. I think we're just gonna have to do this to get rid of the Emperor though. So we're gonna have to pay. Yep. We're gonna have to phase out the Lisa just so that we can get some damage off here. It's not great, but I think we have to do it. The Wandering Emperor is gonna be a pain in our butt the whole game. So. Kill the Emperor. We get him down to 14.
Until next time, then.
We don't have anything. We don't have any food for the Swirling Mist, so that is going to be the problem here. So if they have like a board wipe, we're looking really bad, like really bad. So not looking the greatest, but it's not looking like the end of the world. I mean, we have a shot. The lifelink here is brutal, absolutely brutal. Gosh, this is not where you want to be with a tempo deck, because now they're kind of like coming on top of you. Actually, okay, they get rid of 2 lands. I mean, so, you know, okay, we're gonna take 7, but the lifelink's gonna hurt. Lifelink really hurts here, really bad. Down to 10, so 10 to 18. Let's see what they play on top. My turn. Okay, my turn's good. Another. That's not good. That's just not good. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have just enough. Okay. If we can play down the Demi-Lich and then go for March of Swirling, can we do that? I kind of want to keep one Ledger Shredder just so we can bounce off the Lisa, but I don't think that can work anymore. So, We're swinging with you. Swinging with you. I think we'll keep the Ledger Shredders on the back end, I suppose. Sure. Okay. Yeah, this is, I mean, just trying to gauge where I'm at here. 14 to 10. We're going to have to flash in this Demi-Lich. Let's go ahead and place this down so that we can at least cast the March of Swirling Mist. So we're going to go for Demi-Lich here. I think we want to keep Fading Hope. So let's go ahead and use the Demi-Lich here. It does resolve. We do get our little Demi-Lich out. Now we can go for March of Swirling Mist. Let's do that on their turn. So let's go ahead and pass. Okay. Again, a board wipe is just sucky. If they have like a Meathook Massacre, oh, I'm gonna cry. Hopefully they use this on the Lisa. They do. So we can go ahead and use this. Well, let's go ahead and use one, and we'll phase you out, Lisa. We'll phase you out, Lisa, because I don't want you doing some stuff. I don't want you gaining life either. So it does phase out, and they don't get to connive this way. Oh, this is interesting. I don't think I want to block. No blocks, because if they have a Meathook Massacre, 1, 2, they have to commit 4. I guess we get to keep one Ledger. I don't know if that really matters. If they have a Meathook, they probably just win anyway. They have a Meathook. Oh my god. That's the game. If they don't have a Meathook, we win. And we get a Spell Pierce too late. We tried. God. As dirt. How we doing here? Let's see. This is pretty good. We got a Delver and a Ledger Shredder. I mean, life could be worse. Now we're running one Hall of Oracles. I'm kind of testing this thing out. Not looking like it's the best draw right now, especially with the lack of blue that we otherwise have. But we're gonna see. We're gonna see if this could make a difference. So nope, I'm not gonna show you that. That makes no sense. But what I will do is swing on in here with the Delver, and now we get the Ledger Shredder going. Now this is it, baby. This is mono blue. This is tempo. We've established a board here. Now it's up to them to kind of answer, and then we'll be able to go for Spell Pierce and Fading Hope if they want to play anything else. So there's Pyre of Heroes, okie dokie. Unfortunately, we do not get to do anything here with the Delver of Secrets, but you know, hey, land is, we can't complain. So now, activate only as a sorcery. That's kind of the downside of the Hall of Oracles, but you know, it is what it is. We're gonna go ahead and swing in here. So if they place down a creature, we can Fading Hope it, and if they play a non-creature, we can just Spell Pierce it. So pick your poison, as dirt. What we got here? Secluded Court. They call it Cleric, right? So here's a Righteous Valkyrie. Okie dokie. Well, we're just going to be able to Fading Hope this thing, so no big deal here. Let's go ahead and Fading Hope. Now we get to Scry. Let's see what we got. Consider. We'll just take that. Consider lets us connive with the Ledger Shredder. So, and it also lets us transform. So that is going to be very, very good. Let's see here. I think we can actually consider here. So whenever we cast our second spell, we can connive, right? Okay, I think we're just going to play this now. So let's go ahead and connive. Island, we'll say no. We kind of want something else a little bit more disruptive. We get another island, which is annoying. Ouch, that's actually really sucky. Either way, let's go ahead and do the Hall of Oracles now. We'll put it on the Aberration, right? Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go up to 4-3, and we'll go ahead and swing in here. Down to 9. This is going to be, we're going to need at least a little something else, though, on top of the pepperoni sauce here. We still have a Spell Pierce, but it's not going to be able to get rid of the Righteous Valkyrie. We get another Ledger Shredder. Okay. Here's not looking so hot here. Okay, let's go ahead and just swing in here. Let's swing in. We can't die from the Ledger Shredder, so that's kind of fine. If they block here, we just bounce, so it's going to be okay. We can't go for Hall of Oracles, because we can't really cast anything here. We're going to get some damage off, so it's not really the end of the world. We go on to 5, but now here's the bad part. We do this. Let's drop the Ledger Shredder number 2. And now we're gonna have to pass the turn. This is the problem though. They just dropped creatures. Spell Pierce doesn't do anything to creatures. So, and because they have Pyre of Heroes, they're not casting the things that they use. So Ledger Shredder's not gonna be able to connive. Ouch. This is not looking very good. This is looking pretty scary. I kind of hope they just use removal, because then we can just Spell Pierce their stuff. So Tabarax, oh, this is interesting. Tabarax is interesting. They're going to use Pyre of Heroes, and then Tabarax is going to let them draw. That's interesting. That's interesting. So they do bolt themselves in, which is kind of nice. But like I said, I really wish we could counter or just do something with this Pyre of Heroes. They're gonna get the Aura out and gain some life here. Oh my gosh, another land. Oh, you come on, come on, no. What? It's a travesty. It's a travesty. It really is. We're just getting flooded to the teeth. That's so sad. We can't even connive with our Ledger Shredder now. I mean, it's just an absolute travesty. I mean, we're gonna. There's no way we can come back from this, right? We just bounce. We're gonna be able to do 5. Oh my god, we get them down to 2. We can't Spell Pierce. We can't. Yeah, they're. Oh my god. I guess we'll play it out. We'll play it out. We can't even go for Hall of the Oracles because we didn't have anything to play, and we're only running 2 Spell Pierce. And so I feel like we could have just done so much more with this deck. It's not over. It's not over yet. Not over yet. We still have you know. It's looking about over now. But we'll play it out. We'll play it out. Another Pyre of Heroes. I guess we'll Spell Pierce. This is actually pretty good here. We'll Spell Pierce this. So if they pay it out, we'll just Spell Pierce it again. They're gonna pay it, so let's go and Spell Pierce it again. So this way we get the connive. We need a connive here. So let's see if we can get into like we get a Demi-Lich. Demi-Lich is pretty good. 1, 2, 3. Don't have enough to feed the Demi-Lich. We're actually running 1 Demi-Lich, so that's actually kind of funny. We'll get rid of the Consider. Yeah, I guess we'll get rid of the Consider. We kind of want the Demi-Lich, so that's fine. We'll get rid of you. I don't think they're going to attack. I wouldn't think so anyway. We get another land. Oh my goodness, just... Well, I think what we can do, we can probably just swing all, right? Maybe to get a little bit nervous here. We can play down the Demi-Lich. Man, we just really lost tempo so bad there. So we actually killed the Tabarax there. It's gonna come back with the Hofri Ghost Forge. That's really cool though. Yeah, we're gonna play the Demi-Lich. It's it, right? I mean, yeah, I don't see how we're gonna get out of this. They gain life, they have the Pyre of Heroes. I mean, we were like so close to taking this one. We just got flooded with all the wrong cards. I really feel like we could have won this. Really unfortunate. Let's say we'll go ahead and let them play it out. They drop another Pyre of Heroes, so we'll just let them play it out. I mean, if they just play like any creature, they just use Hofri Ghost Forge again. So get rid of this. Okay. Play another one, and they're gonna get what, like an Aura. So this was cool. I mean, we're gonna let them do their thing. We're gonna let them do their thing. They play another Pyre of Heroes. Technically, this is a copy, so it does have the mana cost. It's not a token. It's like a copy, right? It is a token, but it still has the mana ability here. So up to 17, they draw a card, lose a life. I'm trying to think how. Oh gosh, yeah, this is gonna be it. We could still get what? I'm trying to think how we could play this out. We could get into I guess March of Swirling Mist. I don't think that really does anything. March of Swirling Mist, we could like phase out every creature they have, but yeah. And another. I mean, it's poetic. I mean, we probably lost already anyway, but we just get. We're running 20 lands. We're gonna have to just start running like 18 or something. This was nuts. Well, good game. That was a good game, but disappointing, man. So we're back here at Mana Manor with the post-game wrap, and this deck was definitely very, very fun. The first thing I will say is that Fairy Vandal is not very good. I thought that we'd be drawing a little bit more with Ledger Shredder and the Consider, but the draw power is a little weaker than I thought it would be, so I think Fairy Vandal probably isn't the best fit. I'm still going to release it with the Fairy Vandal, but just so you know, the Fairy Vandal is not very strong, and overall this deck is very weak. It just does not roll with the meta very well. I think we went like 3 and 6. I mean, it was pretty painful. It's pretty painful. Now, that game with the meat hook, we probably would win outside of like another meat hook. I mean, God, that one was tough to take. That one was tough to take. So maybe a little bit unlucky, but like I said, this deck is going to be generally weaker than the meta. Obviously, if you take this on the ladder, you're probably going to be 50-50 at best, and maybe even worse, because mono white just stomps you. It's so hard, especially if you go second. It's so hard. I mean, it's like you almost have like it's no chance, honestly, versus mono white, because mono white doesn't even run a whole lot of non-creatures, so you can't really like get back into the game by using like Spell Pierce or like Make Disappear. They're just going to be like, you know, turn 1 creature, turn 2 Aspirin, turn 3 Adeline, or Spellbinder, or Brutal Cathar, and it's just like, you're just never going to get ahead, especially if you go second. If you go first, maybe. But overall, that is what it is. I hope you had a good time viewing the deck. So not really the best deck, to be honest with you, competitively wise. But hey, not every deck is going to be a grand slam. It is what it is. So go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, do all that cool stuff. Tell me how ugly I am below. Any sort of engagement really helps out the channel, and I really appreciate all of you. So until the next episode, I will see you then. Man, out.